Are you a member of the Amazon Influencer Program and maybe recently you hit a plateau where your earnings just kind of leveled off? Or maybe you just broke through a plateau and you were leveled off for a couple months and then last month you had a great month, okay? This video is gonna be about how do we consistently grow in the program and not hit that next plateau. Hopefully at this point, if you have plateaued in the program, you've diagnosed, well, why did I plateau? And maybe you've even broken through that plateau. But here's the thing, if you don't change your system and how you work, you're just gonna hit another plateau in a month, 2 months, 3 months down the line, and then you're gonna have to push through that next plateau. Don't want to maintain our accounts. That's not what we want to look at this as, is just like a maintenance thing. What we want to do is we want to consistently grow in the program, and that's just going to lead to more earnings. So if you don't know me, my name is Craig. I'm going to skip my intro today. If you like this video, do me a favor, like it and subscribe to my channel. I like to put out content that's just going to make you more money in the program. So I just want to get right into it today. And essentially what we've been kind of trained to do, or what I've been trained to do in this program, is create content, post, repeat. And so that's actually really good advice. You do want to consistently create and post and create and post, but you got to make sure you're posting the right things. It's not about the quantity that we put out there. It's really about the quality. And that's just been my opinion. And I think I've seen that in my results as well, is that a lot of people say they're putting out thousands and thousands of videos each month. And I'm more about putting out quality videos. A smaller amount of quality videos is going to lead to more consistent growth. And that's my opinion, and it's based on my experience in the program, and it's based on my growth, my consistent growth in the program. And I'm still struggling with this because I do fall into the trap where I get comfortable with a certain workflow, and then I just want to review everything in sight, or I just wake up and I want to have a routine of like, okay, do this, this, and this. And in order to grow, it's not as comfortable because you're going to have to be always pivoting and making changes to the program and making changes to what you review, what you invest in, things like that. So one of the pivots that I've made that I think has really helped me grow my channel and grow my Amazon storefront is I've moved away from reviewing lower ticket items. The reason why is because you really need about 20 of these lower ticket items compared to maybe one bigger ticket item that's going to cost more and that's going to get you more commissions. And even if it's creator connections, it's going to be even more than that. And so how much more time and effort are you going to put into reviewing 20 little items than one big item? I mean, maybe that big item will take a little bit more research and maybe a little bit more thoughtfulness in making the video, but it's not going to take you as long as making 20 videos, editing them, posting them, getting thumbnails for them. It's a lot to do that. So if you can scale back from reviewing all these little things, right, and put your energy into a couple of big things, right, that's going to really change your mindset going forward, and it's going to change your results, and it's going to change your growth, because now you're going to go from, you know, short stints of income to continuous growth in income. And that's what we really want to do. We're playing the long game. I never think of really in terms of, well, how much money am I going to make this month? I actually am more in the line of thinking of how much money can I be making next year this month, okay? Not this, it's March right now, so I'm not thinking like how much money do I want to make in March this year, because I feel like that's already been established for me based on the videos I've made prior. I'm actually thinking about how much can I make in March of next year. So a big part of this, and I've talked about this before in prior videos, but this is so important, it's you always need to be auditing your own content. So, you know, digging for new products and doing product research is super important, but a lot of times we overlook the fact that maybe we have things out there that aren't performing as well as they used to, and we can refresh some of the things that we have out there, videos that we've already made, like work we've already put in. Let's invest into some of that, and that might refresh some of your earnings. And so you can do some auditing of your own content, and you could use things like Oink or Viral Review to help you find little gaps. And Oink does a great job of this because there's certain things that it has the storefront health check that it does, and then it actually allows you to go back and see which videos are tagged, not tagged, which videos are over tagged, like different things that you can do to just do little tweaks that can get your content back in the eyes of the shoppers, which is going to make you more money. So a lot of times we're looking to just constantly review new products, which is great. And I think that we always need to be having our eyes on that and reviewing new products. But we also need to keep an eye on and look at things that were working for us in the past, because those things can also work for us in the future as well. And one of the things that I've gotten the habit of doing is I take my reports from Amazon and I upload them to it could be ChatGPT, it could be Gemini, it could be Gronk, whatever, AI you want to use. And you upload those CSV files there, and they will give you a really detailed analysis of your sales so that you can go back and look at what were my top sellers and how can I go about changing these top sellers, or maybe going back and making sure that they're optimized to continue to be my top sellers. Maybe they faded, maybe they got untagged somehow and you have to re-tag them. There's all kinds of things that could happen with these older videos. And so you want to make sure that you're always keeping an eye on those and keeping them refreshed so that they continue to make you more money. Now, the third strategy that I've been using to really help me continue to grow in the program is just to be efficient, okay? And what does that mean? I'm not going to sit here and then film a video and then do the thumbnail and then edit the video and then post. So what I like to do, and this is just a personal preference, maybe you're like me too, is I like to get all the items I need to do, okay? I need to batch everything. So I will record all my videos in one sitting. Maybe I'll have 3 to 5 videos and then I'll batch record them. Okay. Then I'll go through and I'll batch edit them. Then I'll go through and I'll batch upload. So I don't do a ton, right? It's not like I'm doing 15, 20 videos, but I do try to do things in groups because I think that does make things more efficient, and efficiency leads to the ability to do more things, right? So if you're efficient on certain aspects of your video or your content creation, what that's going to allow you to do is have more time for other things, whether that's product research or whether that's going back and checking on your old content to refresh it, things like that. So we don't want to do things in a way that's going to just be a time suck. And a lot of times, like reviewing really low ticket items is going to be a time suck. You're going to feel like you're really productive, but at the end of the day, are you really being productive reviewing 20 spatulas? It's not the best use of your time. So these are just 3 things that I do to constantly improve my growth in the program. Tell me in the comments, do you guys have other things that I should be thinking about to help grow in the program? I'm constantly looking for new ideas. I'm constantly learning to pivot. There's always something new in the Amazon Influencer program, and you always have to be ready to change your workflow and to change your mindset. So yes, you should be creating, posting, repeat. Creating, posting, repeat. But at the same time, we want to do that in a smart and efficient way. Add this play to your playbook, and we will see you next time.